Now, about situation in the ATO zone by Ministry of Defense spokesperson on ATO-related issues, Colonel Andriy Lysenko. Welcome. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Yesterday, in the course of military actions, Ukrainian forces didn't have any losses. And during the last 24 hours in the ATO zone, there was a record low level of ceasefire violations by Russian occupation forces. And during the last 24 hours, there were no instances of the use of heavy weapons. These are mortars and artillery that are banned by Minsk Accords. Yesterday in the Lugansk sector, there were 2 violations of ceasefire recorded. At about 3 p.m., the militants delivered fire with the use of grenade launchers in Krakovka, and after 9 p.m., the enemy shelled Stanitsa Luganska with machine gun fire. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Donetsk sector, there were 6 violations of ceasefire. 4 happened at night. The enemy delivered fire with the use of small arms at Zaitsevo, Avdiivka, and Opetne. On average, each shelling lasted about 1 hour. After 8 p.m., the enemy delivered one more provocation in Zaitsevo and near Shakhta-Butevka position. Mariupol sector. Yesterday, military actions were in Pavlo-Apil, Shirokina part of front line. In Gnutova and Lebedinska, Russian occupation forces delivered fire with the use of grenade launchers. In Pavlo-Apil, Vodyane and Shirokina, the militants shelled positions of Ukrainian armed forces with the use of small arms. Yesterday in the Mariupol sector, there were 7 violations of ceasefire. And the troubles continue in the ranks of the so-called 4th Brigade of the enemy. That positions are in Bakhmut Road. Commanders of this enemy unit carry out investigation against the commander of this unit. There are massive losses among personnel of reconnaissance groups of the enemy, and about 1/3 of reconnaissance officers of 4th Brigade died, and the commander was sent to Moscow, and also the head of reconnaissance department was discharged. And SB officers liquidated a network of arms smuggling, and residents of 5 regions participated in illegal group. They brought spare parts of ammunition, and law enforcement confiscated Glock and Browning pistols, automatic weapon, machine rifle with sniper sight, and F1 grenade cartridges, knives, silencers, and magazines with the cartridges. $110,000 US dollars, 180,000 hryvnias, and 7,000 euros. And in the National Guard training center in Zolochevo, Lvivska Oblast, they completed the training for instructors, and the graduation ceremony was held in the local castle. The best instructors got awards, and the priest participated in this event and greeted the servicemen. Thank you. There are no questions. Thank you.
Dziękuję za uwagę.